Hello everyone! Apologies for having to push it back 15 minutes. But we're here, we're back on Horizon 6. Just gonna quickly get a couple of things set up. Let me know if you're here in the chat. Hello Ryan, hello Elf, and hello Graham. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for letting me know you're here. Okay, so Horizon 6, picking up from where we left off the other day on premium release day, Friday the 15th. Second stream of Horizon Japan, and we're going to carry on with the career progression. We've got our B-class events for our B-class wristband and some other good stuff to get into today. So yeah, we've got all this stuff in here for our wristbands. So we're a rookie at the moment with the yellow wristband, and then we're working up to that green wristband by the looks of it. And then we've got this stuff in here. So we've got our visitor yellow stamp. So this is all the stuff that we've got to do in Japan. Obviously, we're not going to get it all done today. However, we're gonna see how far we get once again. I've got a couple of hours again just to have a go at Horizon 5. If you remember from last time, we've got 36 cars already. We've got 350 grand in the bank, and we're on level 8. And we're in that lovely BMW M2 that I'm very pleased that they've updated the model for. So car mastery, I've got 9 points in there to use. Badges, okay, so badges are back. So we've got yellow wristband, and we've got the visitor stamp, and then we've got all of this other good stuff that we'll be able to unlock at some point. So if I do that, I'm guessing it puts it next to my name. Yeah, it does. So in the top right, next to my gamer tag, it puts that yellow wristband next to my gamer tag. So that's really cool that they've carried over badges from Horizon 5, but they've added them wristbands and visitor stamps as well to coincide with the career mode. We've also got a wheel spin, so we'll have a go at that. Full disclosure, I haven't done anything since Friday. I haven't even opened the game, so we are completely setting off from where we left, and I haven't even driven at all. All I did on Friday after I ended the stream was park in this garage here at Yashiki House, which is the house that we just bought. Just gonna turn the radio off, I think. I'm gonna put streamer mode on for this stream. Last time I didn't bother because I just wanted to enjoy the music, but on this occasion I think I will. We may have a look at setting up convoys at some point, but for now we'll just crack on with just me. I love the way they've done the rain. You can see the raindrops bouncing on the car and on the glass. That's cool. And on the floor as well, actually. You can see them splashing in the puddles and on the tarmac. That's very cool. Has this got rear wheel steer? No. Okay. You would recommend turning proximity radar on. I believe I do have that on, but I think I only set it to multiplayer, so it comes on when I'm in a race. I think that's what I set it to on Friday, so I'll leave it at that for now, but I might decide to put it on in free roam as well. But thanks for the suggestion, Elf. Right, I'm just gonna set my chair up correctly. Yeah, apologies for a slight delay in stream start. Me being a bit unorganised again. Right. So let me just remind myself where we got up to. So we'd done the C-class events and we'd got that yellow wristband, so now we're working towards the next wristband and we've got some B-class events to do. We also had our first barn find popped on the map, and the last thing we did was come up to where the estate is, and we bought this Yashiki house, which is May's grandparents' house. May is kind of our tour guide, the main character in Japan. That's her house, and then this is her grandparents' house up here. So we bought that for 10,000 credits, and that is basically where you build the estate, but we'll come to that at another time. So B-class events. So we've got this one here, I think, Sunflower Charge. Oh, maybe that isn't one of them that's for the wristband, but we've got this cross country here, B-class. Is that a new car category, total all-wheel drive, or is that just what they're calling that? I'm not sure. We've got total rally there, so we need to do that one as well. So I think we'll go down to this cross country. Now I can fast travel here, because one of the things I was talking about the other day is that you can fast travel anywhere you want for free, providing that you've been there before. So I can't fast travel here because I haven't been on that road, but I can fast travel here. So just to save a bit of time, I'll do that, but for the most part I will be driving everywhere, because the whole point is we're exploring Japan. So let's do that. Right, so Temple Cross Country, right, B-class wristband events. So yeah, we'll go into a festival event, but of course, as usual, you can customise the race thing, like a blueprint, and then rivals, but we're completing the normal event at the moment in solo. Just gonna check, I thought that we'd completed this. Oh yeah, we did. We got third. That's right, yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll do it again, see if we can get first, seeing as I only got third last time. I think I went with the Ram last time, so let's go with the F-150 Raptor from the welcome pack and see what that's like. Hopefully it's alright. Audi TT in this race, that's interesting. Let's have a look at the starting grid. So we've got Subaru, a Ram, Mitsubishi Evo, another Raptor, Evo, Raptor, TTRS, me and the Raptor, another Raptor, Skyline, Focus, and another Skyline. Some interesting car choices there for a cross country, but then again, it is the AI. Cool. At least the when it says go after the 3, 2, 1, at least it doesn't stay on your screen for ages like it does in Horizon 5. That's quite helpful. Yeah, so Elf, you can see the proximity radars on now. So yeah, I think I just set it to multiplayer only for now, but we'll see how we get on. I'll probably adjust my settings as we go on throughout the game. Just kind of set them to what I thought on Friday. Obviously, you were there. You couldn't have been any other place. You had to be right in the way of where I wanted to go. Right, hopefully you can take a few of them on here. I think this Raptor is a bit better than the Ram in terms of cornering. I'm not sure it's much faster, but they're both around 700 horsepower, but it does appear to be a bit better in the corners, because we're already into first place at 50% gone, which is good. That sounds promising, so as long as I don't mess it up now, we should be alright for a win in this event. Going under a nice railway bridge there. Andrew's come to annoy me with his facts. Well, you know, it's like I said on Friday, Andrew. Welcome to the stream, by the way. But yeah, as I said on Friday, it's nice to have the factoids in the chat. It keeps the chat going and alive. Gives us some stuff to talk about. So I'm not going to complain. Whee. Oh, it's got 10 gears. Lovely. Right, I think this corner I kind of went far too ambitious into last time. Oh, and I've gone slightly too ambitious into it there as well, but nevertheless, it is a win. Nice. Elf says, don't forget about doing promo at the start of each race. Good point. I'll try and remember that next time. I forgot, obviously, on that race, but yes. That is something I never really did in Horizon 5, actually. I did it once or twice, but yeah, very good point. Thank you for that. Okie dokie. I just noticed there when in that finishing screen as well, it said show gamer card as one of the options at the bottom, so you must be able to kind of, if you think of you've spotted somebody in a race like a driver tire, you can click show gamer card and it'll pop them up on the Xbox screen. Right, so Anna is automatically letting me know that there's some other stuff to do. Ah yes, so we've done the cross country. I've just done it again to get first place. And we've got the rally race and we've got the road race. So I think we'll stick on the theme of off-road racing and we'll go for the rally.
Okay, Potato. I have set your route to the dirt race event.
Thank you. Okie doke. Right, let's go and do this dirt race. Collect this mascot while we're on our way. That's number 7. As I was saying the other day, the guy actually touches the paddles now, and the paddles actually move when you're shifting up, which is very good. They've improved stuff like that massively. It's kind of quite simple stuff really, but obviously when they didn't do it properly in Horizon 5 it really showed, but they've got it right in this game. This is funny, isn't it, Andrew? We were talking about this about 2 hours ago, that the last car in my livery fleet from Horizon 5 that I haven't yet done a showcase of is this Subaru. So I was saying to Andrew, when he was thinking about importing the liveries, can he prioritise this one? Because I'm thinking of doing the showcase using Horizon 6 as the backdrop. And he said that he'd pick this up from an aftermarket car, and hello, here's an aftermarket car for me as well, the same one. So let's have a look. Okie dokie, so looks like this one hasn't got any upgrades. It's just a beautiful car, full service history, available at a good price. So I get 25% off, 26 grand, so it saves me 9 grand than if I'd have bought it from presumably the auto show. I'm guessing it's available there, but we'll buy it, and then as soon as I have time to do that livery showcase, I can get that done, so that's cool. Right, that barn find zone is just up there, however, we'll come back to that later. We'll do these races first. Another mascot. One thing I want to test out is whether there's like loads of invisible walls on like the driveways, and sometimes a lot of the houses in Horizon 5 and other games as well, Horizon 4, when you come to park on the drive there's often a gate across and you can't get through. There's only certain houses you could actually park on the drive, so I'm hoping that there's more accessible driveways around the map that you can park on and take photos and stuff like that, so we'll have to test that at some point as well. But first we'll get into this Kinkakuji trail. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, I'm probably not. So we've got the Mitsubishi, I think Dobra filled me in, Andrew filled me in on what the TM stands for. It's a rally driver, but I can't remember. So we've got that, and we've got the Subaru that I've just bought, but I think we'll go with this one, seeing as it's the one that we got after we completed the first wristband, and we got to get another 3 cars. So pretty much after each wristband it gives you 3 cars in each class, is kind of what I'm guessing. So that's quite cool. They are throwing cars at you, however it's working up from the C class all the way up, and you only get to do races in them cars, so that's quite cool. Spec racing looks great on the right. Yes, we'll definitely have to come back to that. I need to try that out. I'm not overly familiar with what it actually is, to be fair, but we'll definitely give that a go after. Andrew's brother apparently wants to come along. Ah yes, that'll be that message. That'll be that message that came up. I'll just have a look. Yeah, Andrew, if you want to let him know, I'll create a convoy shortly. I'll just do these few events and then we'll set a convoy up. Tommy Mackinnon, that's right, yeah. Thank you, Elf. I'll come back to the other messages in chat in a minute. Right, so we've got proximity radar on, and we should have split times, I believe. Yeah, excellent. Ooh, okay, yeah, the brakes are slightly catching me out again, but we'll get used to it. They've definitely changed the physics in this game, but especially the braking physics. I remember Average Lizard from the other night, actually. Average without an E. I'm not sure whether that was done deliberately or whether they ran out of characters when they were creating the gamer tag, I'm not sure. Right, so we're in second place and a third of the way into the race. Really the objective is just to win these races, to be honest, to boost our progression towards the wristband. I'm guessing you get more points for the higher up you finish. Okay, I've only got these AI set to highly skilled, so that's why they are pretty slow. I might bump it up a bit shortly, but I don't want to go too hardcore too early in case I embarrass myself. In terms of the turning and the off-road physics and the way the car actually, you know, drives and likes to slide in on the corners, that seems to be quite consistent with Horizon 5, which is good because it's something I very much like to do. Send it around on the dirt and the cross-country. Nice. Oh, I forgot to do the Horizon promo thing again, didn't I? I'll slow down and let them catch up. Right. Okie dokie. Right. Okay. There we go. First 3 cars on the board for Horizon promo. Right, then we need to go down here. I'm not sure how far it lets you travel, but we'll see. Okay, so I need to get a bit closer to some of these. Perhaps have I already got that in the shot? Maybe I have. Right, let's go a bit further down here and see. Okay, so it's got the Subaru. It won't let me go any further. Let me just see if it gets them at the back. No, I don't think it can see that far. Oh well, there'll be another opportunity to get them, but thank you again, Elf, for the reminder on that. Oh, this is a nice wide road. And off we go to the finish line on the outskirts of Tokyo, with Tokyo Tower in our view. Excellent. We'll have to see what other landmarks are in the city as well. We'll do that shortly. Okay, there's not that many accessible driveways around Tokyo, but there are a few cool areas. Alright, okay. Yeah, well I kind of expect it in Tokyo, because it's obviously quite, you know, it's a city, isn't it? But hopefully for around the map as well, at just kind of random houses and villages around the map, hopefully we'll be able to park on some of the driveways. Spec racing is basically DRS, same car for everyone. Ah, yeah. Ah, right, okay, yeah, cool. Thank you. Definitely something to check out. But yeah, Andrew's saying it doesn't have races longer than a few laps. Well, it's definitely something for us to check out.
Well done. Make your way there, complete the event, and earn that green wristband.
Okay, so it is green wristband that we're working towards. I thought it was. Horizon Rush event. So Horizon Rush in Horizon 5 was like the PR stunts and the name of the PR stunt festival. But it appears that in Horizon 6, Horizon Rush is kind of, it seems to be a bit like a showcase. A couple of the others in chat might be able to fill me in on that one. You've probably done it now. But that's what it seems to be. So we'll see. We'll see if that's what that is, but it seems to be that it wants us to do that before we do anything else, so let's go and do it, and we can always come back to some of the other events if we need to. 4.9k drive through Tokyo City. Nice fuel station there. Oop, sorry.
Horizon Rush events are meant to challenge your technical driving skill. High speeds on a huge obstacle course against the clock.
Ooh.
Good luck.
Obstacle course. That sounds interesting. So it is a bit like a showcase perhaps, but also maybe a bit like a souped up version of Event Lab almost.
200 meters. Turn left. Turn left.
Sorry. I tried not to hit you, but you didn't help yourself.
400 meters.
Loving all the banners on the buildings, like, you know, when they tell you like if it's a hotel or a restaurant or stuff like that.
Remember that Nissan Figaro my uncle had in the UK? Well, he mentioned he saw one around here. Check the clue.
Nissan Figaro. I missed clicking the button, so I'll have to come back to that. I'm not sure how you get back to the clue. Oh, it'll be in there. Right, we'll do that after.
Turn right. Turn right.
Sorry. Not quite sure what's destructible and what isn't, so I'm trying to stay on the correct side of the road, sort of. That's where you join the highway in the city, that's cool. Apologies, I'm not being very good today, am I, avoiding AI cars, but not to worry. Right, so we're kind of on the other side of Tokyo City now, but there's still a bit of an industrial area there. That might be where we're heading for this Horizon Rush event. And the docks, yeah, cool. So it's still part of the Tokyo City district. However, it's kind of on the outskirts with all this industrial stuff, which is very cool. So we've got the actual kind of inner city, and then we've got this outer city area, which is nice.
You
Peer
arrived
pressure.
at your destination.
Cool,
Our
right.
first Horizon Rush, an extreme drive through Tokyo City docks. Next wristband is waiting at the end of it.
Awesome. So once we've done this, we get another wristband, which is very cool. All right, so you can see kind of the route. So it's a very technical course around these docks. That's nice. So for 3 stars, we need 4 minutes. I was thinking that was meters, but then I was thinking, why would it be 3 stars for less meters than 1 star? But it's because it's minutes. So 10 minutes for 1 star, 4 minutes 25 for 2. That's quite a leap. And then 4 minutes for 3 stars. So if we can get 4 minutes or less, then we get 3 stars. So let's go for it. It's just a showcase with no time limits. Alright, okay, fair enough. Yeah, that was kind of about right when I thought that then, yeah. You found a nice castle near the top of the map. Oh, nice. I'll have to have a look at that. Lots of exploring to do. I'm sure we'll find some cool areas. And here we go in the Ford RS200, which is near the bottom of S1 class. This looks quite intense. It's definitely something that I quite enjoy. Oh, listen to that. Now that is a proper sound. Awesome. Nice timing. Be funny if you click the wrong button, wouldn't it? Oops. Slightly overcooked that, but it's alright. Oh, they've got like, almost like milestone points, kind of checkpoints. It's cool. Sorry. Right, we're 25% the way there, so we're looking good for the 4 minutes, just about. Can't see where I'm going, guessing that's the point. Just gotta send it and hope for the best. It's a bit like a Don Joe One Song event lab, like a massive assault course. It's very cool. Oh, nearly. Oh, that caught me out. It's quite difficult to see where you're going because the minimap's just basically one massive square. It's pretty difficult to know where you're actually going. I think there's a guy doing commentary, but I can't really hear what he's saying. Nice. Oh, I wish I'd stop hitting these bloody walls. Right, we're into an off-road area now. Nice. Ooh. Driving's not the best, to be honest, but could be worse. That was pretty smooth. Gained a bit of time there on that fast section, so hopefully we're going to make this 4 minutes. Just got to handbrake it and hope for the best around here, haven't you? Helicopter drivers cutting it fine there, aren't they? Loving them slow-mos. Oh, crikey, that caught me out. Wasn't expecting that. Bloody hell. Wow. Oh, 1 second behind. That was close. Okay. Well, we'll try again, and if I can hit perhaps 2 walls less than I did on that one, we might be alright. But that is very difficult, because I don't think your first time when you don't know where you're going in terms of no practice, that's quite a difficult event, which is good, I suppose. Right, let's have a quick check of the chat. Didn't realise there were stars you could earn from this. Oh dear. So you thought there was no time limit, but in fact there is. Oh dear, I'm guessing you only got 2 stars then, did you? You finished the mech event yesterday. The mech event, is that this event? Emzam, and welcome to the stream, Emzam. Thank you for joining us. I don't know why the racing line's on, by the way, because I'm sure I turned that off when I set up the settings yesterday, but not to worry. Ooh, that was nice. Ooh. Just taken a bit of time off that, so that's good. Did that slightly better than last time, but still it could have been better. This is the bit where you can't see, but you're gonna go for it and hope for the best. Ooh, I've taken a 1.3 seconds off there, which is pretty much what we need. So if I can keep that gap to my last time, then that is enough, I think. Remember about that one this time. Could have been better, but at least it didn't stop. Ooh, I'm just under a second in the clear now, so it must be kind of doing it for each section. So I was 4 seconds faster on that previous section, but only a 0.9 of a second faster on that last section. So overall we might still be only slightly ahead of our previous time. Using that extra space to send it round. Handbrake for the win. Right, we're nearly there. Another screenshot. Right, we're faster again, 1.8 seconds that time. So overall we should be good 5 or 6 seconds in the clear here. Awesome, 7 seconds faster. That was better. Not quite sure how fast you could go on that if you really got it perfect. Perhaps another 10 seconds or so off that, but that was worth the retry for sure. Yeah, so quite a few messages in the chat for me to recap. If you didn't complete the dead stop on that hairpin, you would have been fine. Yeah. You've no idea how many stars. Well, I doubt it took you 10 minutes, but if it took you more than 4 minutes and 25 seconds, then it might have been only 1 star. Yeah, it does. It is a good concept, isn't it, Andrew? Yeah, I definitely like. Yeah, it's almost like an extreme version of a showcase, which is very nice. Right, so we've got that green wristband now. So that is our second wristband.
It's a Horizon showcase event. This one is pretty special. You know the drill. To qualify, we have these new events open to you. So, what takes your fancy?
Okie doke. So we've got another batch of events. Oh, bloody hell. Okie doke. That is, yeah, quite a few events. So we've got quite a few that we can have a look at here. So it looks like we're still in B class cars, so we haven't yet gone up to A class yet, but that's absolutely fine. Got another time attack up there. So we've got the Sony time attack. We've got the Hokubu time attack. I'm not sure if there's any other time attacks on the map. Oh yes, there's one down here. Sakibi. And whether there's any more than that, I'm not sure. Perhaps we'll find out later. But that's very cool that there's at least 3 time attack circuits in the map. So, given where we are here on the outskirts of Tokyo City, I think it makes sense to go and do a road race. So we'll head round here and do a road race, because we've done one of those yet, so that's very handy. It looks like we're only going round the corner over there, but we can't straight line it. Well, maybe we can, I don't know, but I'm going to go and get the roads discovered. And it's 4.4 kilometres, which kind of tells you the scale of this map, if it's 4.4 kilometres just to go around there. So let's have a look. And I will once again come back to the chat in a second. Loving all these messages in the chat, by the way, keeping me on my toes, so thank you to Elf and Andrew for keeping the chat alive.
200 meters. Turn left.
Okie dokie, sorry buddy. I do actually quite like this car as well. That RS200 was epic, by the way, in that rush event just then, but this is also a really nice car. The I've forgotten his name again already. Tommy Mackinnon, I think it was, rally driver. Oh, we can see Mount Fuji in the background there, peeping through the skyscrapers. That's cool. I think that's the first clear shot we've had of Mount Fuji actually in this game so far,
Meters. Turn right.
apart from in the opening sequence.
Turn right.
So we're turning right here. It's a good job I've got the route set, because I would have carried on there and presumed I could have turned left, but you have to kind of go along here first and then get on that bridge, presumably across the water, which is only accessible from this road. So good job that I did have the route set. Once we get to know the map more, I won't need the route set. I don't think in Horizon 5 I need the route set to go anywhere now, but good job I did here. And again, we can't just go left here at this road because it goes underneath us, so we have to go all the way around here.
200 meters.
Oops.
Turn left.
Either the brakes are shocking or it's just me not knowing the brake physics, one of the two. Another bit of industrial Tokyo, nice. And hopefully we'll be able to get a bit of a tour of some of this in this road race event, the Daikoku circuit. So let's have a look. B-class total sports cars. Okay, and we get that RS200 from that showcase Horizon Rush event added to our garage. So for this one, we've got to go with the car that was given to us for them wristband events in the last stream, the B-class cars, and it's the Toyota GR86. 228 horsepower on sport tyres, so let's see what this car is like in this game. Okay, the helicopter makes it near impossible to drive. Yeah, it does seem to wipe out quite a few of the things, doesn't it? The props. The stream froze. Yeah, apologies about that. It was doing that the other day, wasn't it? We did have the Wi-Fi upgraded a while ago, but sometimes it's still a bit crap, which is slightly disappointing, but I'll try and find a fix for that at some point. Your Xbox keeps crashing. Oh dear, that's not a good sign. Yeah, hopefully it won't be freezing too much. It might have just done it again there, but hopefully it'll only be for a couple of seconds. So apologies about that. You won't be able to handle crashes after your Forza Motorsport drama. 8 crashes, bloody hell. I could use auto drive, yeah, that's a good... Oh, I think my Xbox has just crashed. Wow. Now that's interesting. Right, well, apologies about that. Let me just... Well, that was very topical, wasn't it? Right, let me just, the controller's still flashing, so I'll just see if I can get it back on in a second. Yeah, Series X seems to be having issues with this new game, doesn't it? Not very promising. Right, if the controller would stop flashing, that would be much appreciated, so that I could actually turn it back on. Perhaps I'll just press the button on the Xbox itself, bear with me. Oh dearie me. But there, that was very topical. Thanks for jinxing that. But yes, good suggestion to use auto drive. We'll see if that feature is actually any good. Not sure whether it will be or not, but we'll see what it does. I think Petrol was saying, wasn't he, that when he put it on, it crashed into an AI within about 2 seconds of him putting it on. Right, just while I do this, I'm going to mute the capture device audio, because I know I left it on last time. I left it on for Friday's stream and got copyrighted for it, but I'll try and not let that happen this time. I'll just turn my telly volume down. It shouldn't be coming through the mic because it's the mic's obviously in front of the TV, but that's a good picture. I like that. Oh, what's that car? Don't think I've seen that one. Is that a Lexus? Or is it something completely different? Yeah, the stream is being a bit choppy, isn't it? Yeah, apologies. Very irritating. Right, well that was very quick. That's the first time I've observed it being that quick, so that's good. At least we're not on the 1S having to wait ages for stuff to reboot. Right, just quickly claim this reward. Super wheel spin, okay, thank you. Right, at least it's remembered what car we were supposed to be in, but obviously we got kicked out of the event. But what we'll do is, I know we've been driving places, but I'm not going to drive all the way back down there, so I'm just going to fast travel. Toyota Chaser, right, I thought it might have been a Toyota, but I just didn't recognise it. Thank you, Elf. Right, take 2 on the Daikoku circuit. Hopefully it doesn't crash this time. Everyone loves a white chaser car. Well, that one was green, but yeah. They are cool. I think I made mine purple in Horizon 5, if I remember correctly. Question for you, Elf. Not sure if you know it, but... or anybody else in chat, in fact. If you turn on the auto drive, do you have to have a route set for it to know where to drive to, or does it just kind of drive wherever it wants? Obviously if I was putting it on when I was heading to an event, I would have the route set, but just out of interest, is it something that you can put on just generally without having a route set? But first, while you answer that question, I'm going to do this race. Excuse me, would you like to round me out of the way or not? Right, we've got 2 laps of this. Wonder if 2 laps is the new default for races in this game, because 3 laps used to be the default in Horizon 5, but there were one or two races that ended up being 2 laps because they were slightly longer, which was a bit odd, but perhaps because the races in this game are a bit longer, I'm not sure, but we'll see. We'll figure that out in due course, I'm sure. Oops. Racing line to take there is what I did without hitting the wall, probably. I've knocked my wing mirror off, pardon me. Oops. Slightly too keen with that line there. Right, so the laps are only 1 minute and 12, so it's not a particularly long race. In fact, it's arguably quite short, so not really sure why it's only 2 laps. Perhaps that's because it's this kind of opening event. Perhaps if you did it further on in the game it'd be 3 laps, I'm not sure, but of course you could always set blueprints to as many laps as you wanted. We probably could go flat there. I wasn't too confident because it did look quite sharp on the map, but probably could have actually gone for it there, but not to worry. That's definitely a very missable checkpoint. I bet that checkpoint will get missed quite a lot when people are trying to cut the corner. Again, driving line is on for some reason. It's not something that I'm paying attention to because I don't want it on, but I'll turn it off in a minute if I remember. I've just realised that I've forgotten to do Horizon promo again, but not to worry. There's always another time for that, isn't there? Okay, so AI very slow on that one, but we did have a Forza Edition Mazda RX-3 in the pack there. Interesting. Okie doke. That's that race done. Back to chat. 1 in 5 is a different gen. Ah, right, okay. Yeah, you probably do need a route for it. Yeah, it makes sense because otherwise it wouldn't really know where to drive, would it? But I suppose it's something we can try out. Stream is borderline unwatchable. Yeah, it's very irritating, that, isn't it? I don't really know what I can do about that. What I can do about it. The only thing I can think of is changing the latency, but I can't do that at the moment. I think I would have to stop the stream to do that. But I don't really think that'll make much difference. That's to do with how much stream delay there is. And I've got it on low, which is kind of the medium setting. But I tested it on normal latency yesterday and it was doing the same thing. Very irritating, to be honest, but it's definitely a Wi-Fi issue in my opinion. Let's just hope that it sorts itself out. You would have thought it'd be alright on a Sunday afternoon. Most people tend to be out and about, and hence you kind of get a better share of the Wi-Fi, but in the neighbourhood. But not to worry. Right, so we've got another road race that we could do here. We've got a cross country. Of course, we don't have to do either of those if we don't want to. So let's back out for now, and we'll pick something else.
Hey, now we're racing in higher tier events. You should think about getting some cars to help you out. Keep your eyes peeled for vehicles for sale. You never know. That car might be the difference between first and second place.
Thank you. I mean, I seem to be doing alright, but cheers anyway. But I am just going to bump the driver tire difficulty up to Pro. Or maybe we'll go in with unbeatable, and then if I start embarrassing myself because they're too fast, then we'll we'll change that. Right, so I want driving line off. I'm going to put damage off as well. For now, let me just see if, does it save when you put streamer mode on? Yes, it does. Sometimes when you reboot the game, stuff like that, it forgets what you wanted. Right, we've got another badge. We can go to green wristband now to tell everybody that we are doing a bit better than we were before. And then we've got 2 normal wheel spins and 1 super wheel spin, which are now on separate sides of the screen. They used to be kind of on top of each other, or one under the other. And I'm car horn. And a Mercedes AMG Black Series. So we've got the welcome pack version of that already, and now we've got the regular version as well. That's cool. And then the super wheel spin. Nearly got that Toyota Chaser. That would have been funny, wouldn't it? We've got 50,000, Jeep JT, which is basically a Jeep Gladiator. I'm guessing they changed the name of that. And the Toyota Supra, obviously the Horizon 5 starter car, one of 3. And the Jeep Gladiator was a brand new car to Horizon 5 as well, and that's been carried over. Not sure why it's called the JT. Either a licensing issue or perhaps Jeep have actually renamed it, but anyway, rivals.
It's all about hunting down the next fastest time, always chasing that person above you. And if you ever get to the top, watch out.
If I ever get to the top, yeah, definitely not when, if for me. Interesting. So it's almost like an email. Yeah, interesting. Okie doke. And then we've got a treasure car.
Cars are a one-of-a-kind abandoned cars around Japan. I've got a bunch of photos that might help you zero in on the location. Take a look at this one. It might be nearby. Now, I know that bridge is pretty recognizable, but what direction? I'll leave it to you.
Well, you say it's pretty recognisable, considering I've probably never driven it yet in this game. I don't have a clue where that is, but it does say Tokyo City there, so perhaps it's one of the bridges in Tokyo City. Classic Nissan Figaro forgotten in one of the city's car parks near the iconic Rainbow Bridge. Right, well I suppose we can have a look for that. Right, so what is it likely to be? Right, so there's a bridge there, but is that Rainbow Bridge? I'm not sure. Is there any clue as to which one is? Rainbow Run, which suggests that that might be Rainbow Bridge. And given that there's no parking area there, it must be there. So let's go and see if we can find it. 2.8 kilometers. Yeah, because it's not that bridge. It's not the one we're on. Yeah, it's that one over there. It's the one on the far side, not the one in between us and that. So let's go and have a look to see if we can find it. That Nissan Figaro, furthest left. Thank you. Yeah. Great minds think alike.
Turn left. Turn left.
Right, we're in the heart of Tokyo City once again.
200 meters. Turn right.
Everything just feels a bit more high quality in this game. Like the car sounds, the car modelling, the steering, the map. Everything just feels that step better.
200 meters. Turn left.
Cut the corner. We're near Tokyo Tower.
Turn left.
Another achievement. Pin it.
400 meters.
Discover 10 landmarks. Nice. That must be because we approached Tokyo Tower then. Right, let's see if there's a car park area around here. I'm hoping that there is, and I'm hoping that there's a Nissan Figaro there. Right.
Arrived at your
Okie
destination.
doke. Right, so I think, judging by that photo, I think it must be a bit further along here, because it wasn't quite that close, was it? Can't go in there, so it's not going to be there. Was this kind of the angle the photo was taken at? Oh yeah, that's a car park. Now, is it in there? Can I get in there? Oh no, it's there. Found you. Oh hey. Hello. Right, I'm just going to take a screenshot of that, I think. F12. I take screenshots on OBS now because it just saves the faff of uploading to OneDrive from Xbox and stuff like that. Right, I'm going to park this Toyota in this space here and then go and get that figure up.
Hey, wait, that's the same color, same everything as my uncle's Figaro. Did he? Is this his? Now, I know what color it was because the Figaro came in 4 colors. One for each season.
One for each season, that's interesting. It's a treasure car, it's near the bottom of D class. And it's probably incredibly slow. However, it's very cool. And I think we'll hop into it and see what it's like.
A car perfect for the scenic route. Talk about classy. Enjoy it. Perfect for an amble around the forest roads. Maybe park up outside a cafe in the city. A real leisure car.
Must be an automatic because he's not doing anything with his hands when I'm changing gears. Oh, is it a convertible as well? It is! Well, kind of. It doesn't really remove all of the roof, but it removes the top and the rear windscreen. Okay, I'm just going to take a photo for the record. There's a chap that I know actually that's got one of these in real life. See if I can recreate the photo, but with the car in it. That'd be cool. Awesome. It has got character, yeah. And you saw one 2 years ago. Nice. Well, I saw one probably about 6 months ago, maybe. That chap that I know. I'm just going to head round the corner to Tokyo Tower, I think, while we're in this Figaro. Oh, it's only got 3 gears. I was expecting 4, but it's only got 3. Okie doke. So, we've got a little pathway here that's not a designated road, but it's marked on the map, and there's a regional mascot here, and it brings us closer to Tokyo Tower. I think if we go left... Not sure I was supposed to go left there, actually. It looks like a one-way. I'm driving the wrong way, but oh well. Right, we can go in here. Just stalled it. Right, and then Tokyo Tower should be just around here, by the looks of it. Oh, it's actually a bit further behind them buildings, to be fair. Let's go and get this bonus board though while we're at it. Nice little park area with a little sports area there as well. Lovely. So it's actually behind these buildings. Now how you get to it is another question. I'm going to try going round here. I'm assuming you can drive right up to it, but perhaps you can't. Oops. Oh, there's a bonus board there. We'll go and get that. Lots of parking areas, which is nice to see. Oh, you can go over here. So if we go over here, it's pretty much here, I think. You can see the bottom of it. Is that car go? Yes. We are at the base of Tokyo Tower. Very nice. And there's a restricted access area there with lots of tourists looking at it. Is our car floating? Yes. Not now, but it was. Well, that's cool. We've discovered a landmark that's got a canoe on top of it. Right, let me just catch up on the chat. There was one like 50 metres away from me for a few months, but they don't have it anymore. Oh, that's disappointing. Very nice car, very unique. Can say that about it for sure. Right, so what have we got to do now? We'll do that another time. We have got a speed trap, so we could do that. 140 miles an hour for 3 stars. Ooh, there's 2 roads. And it lets you choose. Now that is attention to detail, isn't it? Wow. Now I'm going to go with higher. Oh, perhaps we have to go the other way, do we? I'm not sure. Or perhaps the road is kind of on 2 levels, but the speed trap is across the whole thing. I guess we'll find out. However, it doesn't seem like... Alright, so it's taken us round there to get on that bridge, but I'm thinking if we get on somewhere around here, then I'm hoping we can get onto that highway type thing there. It seems to start there, so we could even drive round there and then follow it round. Obviously we're not going to do it in this because there's no way that's going to get to 140. Let's try another new car that we haven't driven yet. What can we go for? Let's go for this, the SL43 Final Edition that we got from a wheel spin. I'm sure that 385 horsepower will be able to get us to 140 miles an hour, so let's try that. Oh, Rainbow Bridge has 2 levels in real life, right, so that makes sense. So they've kind of done that in Horizon 5, yeah. I knew it'd be something like that, but obviously until you see it for yourself, it's quite hard to know how it actually pans out. This is, I never really liked the look of these, but actually it looks acceptable in this colour. I know that Elf likes yellow, so I'm sure he'll be happy with this.
200 meters. You will arrive at your destination.
There's definitely not a lot of stream delay though, it's about 5 seconds maximum I think at the moment, which is good. Alright, yes, so we can get onto the highway here, look. Alright, so the highway doesn't start there, but it comes up from that tunnel. Okay, makes sense. And then we can follow it round. Hopefully up to that speed trap, and hopefully the speed trap will be on this side, but if it's not, then we'll have to turn round. Ooh. Yeah, want to go that way. That was very last minute. Apologies. When the roads are so complicated, it's quite difficult to know where you're going. But the fact that they are complicated is really good, and I am definitely liking it. Ooh, sugar. Gee whiz. Trying to maintain my speed, but it's very tricky. Alright, so it's actually underneath. Wow. So the speed trap is on the top level. Wow. That's well, that's quite insane. I was expecting it to be like, for example, my direction to be on one level and then the cars come in the opposite direction to be on another level, but the fact that actually both are on both levels is very cool. Massive respect to the devs for that. Right, now the question is, how do I get to there from here? Oh, I can just go along here, can I? Okie doke. Let's give it a go. Are you sure about this? I'm not. Still on the lower level as far as I'm concerned. It is quite good though that you can't get the speed trap from below if it's above. That is quite accurate, so respect for that. Alright, it wants me to go all the way around here, yeah, right, I see now. So we're basically going where we were before. I should just follow the route, shouldn't I? But I was trying to be too clever. Right, so it wants us to do a U-turn in the middle of the road. Not quite sure you can do that, but we'll do it anyway. And then we need to go this way. Very complicated road layouts, but as I say, I am liking this. The fact that you have to guess kind of where you're going, it's really good. Right, I'm not going to get 3 stars here. I'm going to have to turn round and come back. Right, okie doke. Right, let's just do a U-turn here. Again, probably not supposed to do that, but I'm doing it anyway. It's starting to rain. Right, hopefully we can carry speed round. Is it going to get to 140? Possibly not. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, nearly. That was close. Right, we need to turn round again and go back. Ow. The sat-nav loves recommending U-turns in the middle of the highway. Good to know, yeah. It's not quite what you're supposed to do, I don't think, but yeah. That chap overcooked it a bit. Right, we should be okay from here, I think. I engaged launch control there just because I knew it'd be a bit wet, and I thought I might spin it round with it being rear wheel drive in the wet. Okie doke, so if I can carry this speed round this corner we'll be okay, but can I? No. And then AI cars are in the way anyway, so I need to back off slightly and perhaps carry around about 120. But again, that AI car's in the way. I'm loving the. Oh, he just went off the edge of the earth there. I'm loving the fact that there is lots of traffic density, but in this respect, it is quite irritating. I didn't quite get the grip I wanted there. Quite interesting with the yellow rim outlines. Oh yeah, I didn't notice that. Yeah, it's a bit like the Hot Wheels rims. Tyre things that they had in Horizon 5 that had the red thing around it, yeah. They call it Benz in Japan, or Benzu. Ooh, that's an interesting fact. Thank you, Andrew. It is a nice challenge of, yeah, negotiating several layers of highway and then, like, you know, the one-way system in parts of Tokyo where I was going the wrong way, but, you know, it's cool if you want to go somewhere specific, you've got to kind of go a bit around the houses to get there. Makes it a bit more interesting. Yeah, I probably should have used something faster, but me being me, I'm just trying to be a bit silly. Sylvia or Celica was the first car for DRS in Japan. Ooh, yeah. Obviously, I've never done the first ever DRS in a New Horizon game before, so that'll be interesting for me. Hopefully Petrol picks a race circuit that's like available from the start of the game, so that we know we're going to be able to access it. Right, come on. Oh, that was even slower. How was that slower than before? Even though I carried more speed round the corner. It's impeccable. I mean, I thought I did alright there, but obviously the game thinks otherwise. Right, I've gone slightly too shallow too early there, so let's try that again. Right, come on. This has got to be it, surely. I don't think I can go any faster in this car, so if it's not fast enough, which it isn't, then we'll just change car and we'll get in something a bit faster. But I tried, but I'm not going to waste too much time doing something that's just a bit silly. So let's go with AMG 1, because hopefully that'll be able to do it from a standing start. Right, can I put it in highway mode? I can. Lovely. Ooh. They have redone the sound on this as well. Sounds very similar to before, but just much more raw. Yeah, no problems with this, even in the wet. Easy, Tiger. Oof, them downshifts, crikey. I haven't even got my telly volume on very loud, but blimey. This person likes France down there. Or maybe they are like France. Maybe they are Italy or Spain. Not quite France, but they are similar to France. I'm not sure. Anyway, that's that speed trap done. We need 2,470 more H to unlock that showcase over here. So, what can we do next? I think we can go and do another speed trap. So let's do that. We might get a few bonus boards and mascots en route. And obviously discover some more roads as well. Feels slightly silly that we're driving the cover car of Horizon 5 in Horizon 6, but not to worry. Am I staying on this side? Yes. Again, it's quite hard to know, but guessed right that time. And then we're going left. Bear left. Considering I haven't got it in track mode, it's handling particularly well. It's just slightly slidey is all I would say. Bit like that, yeah. Right, I'm going to put it in track mode. Hello DRS, Jay. How are you doing, mate? You alright? You are alive. Even C-Class feels fast. Yeah, I mean, when you start in C-Class, yeah, it feels reasonably fast, doesn't it? But obviously not too fast that it's unrealistic. But yeah, it's the way they've done the PI system seems to me at the moment to be quite good. I guess we'll find out further into the game whether it is really very accurate or not. But I think what they've done with it so far seems pretty good to me, and it just makes things a bit more competitive, not as slow. But generally just more realistic and competitive, yeah. Right, I've missed the turning. Oops. What are you doing?
100 meters. Turn left.
Right, I'm going to try this auto drive thing now. See what it does. Oh, right, it's driving to the destination. Right, let's see what it does. France doesn't compare to anywhere. Well, yeah, fair dues, fair dues. It appears to stay on the correct side of the road, except when overtaking. That's, I'm not quite sure how I get it out of auto drive. Maybe once it gets to the destination it stops, does it? Not sure. Maybe it can get 3 stars from me without even me having to do anything. Haha, yeah. And then it slows down to a stop after the destination. So I got 3 stars there without even having to do anything. So auto drive is still enabled, but because I haven't got destination set, it won't do anything. Yeah, so press set to set a route. Yeah. So that answers my question from before, where you have to have a route set for auto drive to work, but that's fine by me. And then you just do that to disable it. Okay, cool. Put it in track mode. Yes, I have. The brake squeal is a nice addition. Yes, it definitely is. It's really, really raw and really quite, almost a bit overwhelming, but very, very nice. Yeah, I definitely agree. Auto drive is interesting in events. I'm sure it is. Yes. Might cause a bit of chaos. It did alright there. It managed to overtake alright. It managed to get me 3 stars. It stayed on the correct side of the road. Definitely, I definitely like it as an accessibility feature. I think the fact that they've over the course of Horizon 5 and Horizon 6 especially, they've added in all of these new accessibility features, like the colourblind settings, the disability settings, this auto drive, the tourist driver difficulty. There's loads of good stuff that they've added. It's just when people abuse it, it becomes a bit disappointing, but really, really good for those that need it and can make use of it. And yeah, I definitely agree with it in that respect. Right, I'm gonna go and get that bonus board up there. Not sure if there's a path you're supposed to take, but I'm just yeah, okay. Right. Still pretty good on the stream delay respect. Hopefully it isn't cutting out too much, but Elf is basically like probably about 2 seconds behind with his comments. He keeps saying stuff that I've done about 2 seconds before, like putting it in track mode and going to the XP board. But yeah, thanks Elf, but slightly beat you to it. If there wasn't any stream delay you might have beat me to it, but I'm just looking in my preview window and the stream delay is probably about 5 seconds, I would say, so that's really pretty good, to be fair. Quite happy with that. Right, let's get these rewards. Aerial Nomad, a wheel spin, I'm Flying, and a Mustang Dark Horse. Nice. So that was an exclusive car in Horizon 5, added in the playlist, and now we get it in this game for free. And then in Discover Japan, we've got a Dramatic Strings car horn, and we've got 25,000 credits. Lovely jubbly. Okay. Lots of car mastery points as well, if we want them. Let's go and do that wheel spin. $15,000 creditos. So we're at 680,000 credits now. Quite a lot, to be fair, considering I haven't done much, but that's just how Horizon works. So, what other stuff have we got? We've got some more stories to do, which is nice and cool. The map is really starting to fill up now. We've got all these regional mascots, bonus boards, events. Lots to be cracking on with, and I think we may as well go and do this cross country scene as it's just round the corner, so let's head round there. I'm going to enable auto drive again and see what it does. No, I don't want you to fast travel me. Why would I want you to fast travel me? Is it because I wasn't quite on the road? Right, yeah, it's because I wasn't on the road. So if you enable fast travel, if you enable auto drive when you're not on the road, it will want to fast travel, which is interesting. Let's see if it actually stops at the event or whether it stops after the event. That'll be interesting. Oh, it stops at the event. Lovely. Excellent. It's quite a good feature that. I'm not going to use it too often, but it's nice if perhaps I'm doing a bit of audio recording on one of my videos, like an intro, and I don't want to have to concentrate on two things. That will be quite useful, so yeah, I'm happy with that. Ford Raptor welcome pack again, seeing as it was so good for us earlier in the stream, we'll go with it again. Yeah, Elf saying about auto drive is basically like watching someone else play the game. Yeah, definitely, but in terms of people that actually need it to enjoy the game, then it's definitely something that I'm supportive of. But apart from that, yeah, it's not really something that I'll use very often, like I say. Tacoma Forza Edition, I haven't driven it yet, no. Some of the others might have in the chat. There's a car that I get soon. Ooh. It'll just fast travel to the road. Ah, right, okay. That's useful. Thank you for that, Jay. Will you try building the Ram? Yes, I might do, actually. That's a good point. I will give that a go. Perhaps for our next cross-country event. Upgrade it to the top of B class, perhaps, so that we can use it. That was a good jump. Is this one of those cars that Jay was on about where it's got a race gearbox so you don't need to press the clutch? I'm going to test that in a second. Yes, it is. So I'm not pressing the clutch and it's changing the gears perfectly fine, like if you've just got normal. All the AI have stuffed it into the wall. Like you basically got manual without clutch on, basically, as your driving transmission setting. Not sure why that's the case, but... Is it going to be actually slower to press the clutch then in these cars? I'm not sure. Because if I press the clutch, then it kind of does a bit of a blip, so I'm wondering if it's actually faster to not bother pressing the clutch. It's a bit of a weird one. So with the clutch is like that, and then without the clutch is like that, so it might actually be faster to not bother. Right, I could do with catching up to this fella, if possible. Hopefully he messes up one of these corners. Right, I'll take a shallower line and hope that I can make it. Yeah, I've got him. Perhaps not quite the optimal line, but I've got him nevertheless. Awesome. Andrew really likes the tyre profiles, yeah. They are good, aren't they? I haven't looked too much in detail at them yet, but they definitely look good. That's another race under our belt. I don't think anybody needs it, but it's a quality of life feature that helps with content creation. Definitely agree on the second bit, but I think that there will be people that will need it in order to play the game. You know, kind of, if you've got disability, then it's definitely going to help. Having said that, there are people that I know that play with like one arm that still manage to play without it, but for those that want to use it, it's good that it's there. Right.
Okay, Potato, what do you want to do now?
Right, well now, I don't want to do anything, so I'm going to go and upgrade that RAM, as Andrew recommended. I'm probably going to have to go back to a house or the festival. Where's May's house gone? There it is. Can I fast travel there? Interestingly, I can't fast travel there directly, but I can fast travel to the road that it's on, which is on the outskirts of Tokyo City. And it's over there, look. Oh, it's right next to a garage as well. That's nice. Right, I'm just going to take a quick 2-minute break. I will be back in a minute, and then we will continue. We'll upgrade this RAM, and then we'll do another cross-country or dirt race using that at the top of B class. So, back in 2 minutes.
Welcome back, Potato.
Okay, right, I'm back. Apologies about that. Just a quick refill of my drink, etc. I can see lots of pasta in the chat. Let's have a look. Potato, what a name, yeah. Yeah, I didn't really know what name to pick, and it was one of the ones that was near where the cursor was, so I thought I'd just go with it. It's quite funny, isn't it? Wonder what diff is best in this game. Haven't even built a car for racing. You haven't built a car for racing? Bloody hell, Elf. That's interesting. Spam the chat with copy pasta. Fusilli, ravioli, tortellini, spaghetti, linguine, farfalle, parmigiano. Parmigiano's a cheese, isn't it? Oh no, it's ham. Parmigiano's ham, isn't it? Like cured ham. Tagliatelle, mozzarella. Gnocchi. Anyway, enough of the pasta. Let's get into the upgrades of this RAM. So should be there. Yep, cool. Oh yeah, Parmigiano is Parmesan. Yeah, sorry, I was right the first time. It's a cheese. Yeah, it's Parma that's ham, isn't it? Parma ham. Yeah. Right, let's have a look. Firstly, what does it sound like? Ooh, supercharger. I love that the exhaust shakes, but also puffs out like steam. Exhaust fumes visible, which is cool. Got a spare wheel under there. Wonder what the underside of the cars look like in this game now, because I used to remember when the car rolled over in like Horizon 4 or Horizon 5, it was just basically like absolutely terrible underneath how they'd done it. Anyway, engine swaps, what have we got? So we've currently got a 6.2 litre. And we can have racing 7.2 litre V8. Ooh, that has definitely changed slightly. Or we can have a 7.4 litre from the Funko. And that would cost us 100 grand, wow. Well, seeing as we are doing B class, I think I'll leave it with the stock engine for now and have a look at the other upgrades. Body kits. We've got a body kit from Pickup Design. Ah, that was slightly disappointing. I was expecting, yeah, something a bit better than that. That's literally just sticky out bits on the wide body arches. Oh well, costs us 20 grand for that, but we'll do it anyway. In terms of other aero and appearance, this looks more promising. We've got 6 front bumpers that we can choose from. So we've got that one there that goes underneath the car. We've got that one. We've got that one. We've got that one. That one. And we've got the Forza front bumper with the massive, basically, police kind of bull bar type thing. Which one do I prefer? That looks pretty mean, but possibly not the best looking. I think the best one's probably that one for now. Then we've got rear wing, or probably not a wing, it's probably going to be an off-road kind of something or other. Yep, so we've got that massive off-road thing, whatever you want to call that. Oh, we've got the Forza double tyre with roll cage combo. I'm going to go with that one. Rear bumper, we've got 4 to choose from. We've got that one, that one, that one, or that one, all very cool. I'm going to go with that because I think that looks the best for now. Then we've got the bonnet, or as the Americans call it, the hood. So we can put some lights on top there on the roof, or some more extreme lights from Forza. I'm going to put them ones on. And then side skirts, we can put basically a step into the cab. Reduces the ground clearance a bit, but we'll do that anyway. Then we've got some tyres. Let me just check the chat actually. Oh. Japan is turning footsteps into electricity using piezoelectric tiles. Every step you take generates a small amount of energy. Ooh, where have you got that from? Prosciutto is ham, yes, that's right, yeah. Prosciutto and Parma ham, yeah. You got a Funko from the journals. Ooh, I'll look forward to that then. Do I realise how wide this thing is already? Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course, but to pay 20 grand just to have some weird little 2 centimetre wheel arch extenders was slightly disappointing. I was expecting a bit more than that from a body kit, but you know. No tyre profiles, yes. That is interesting. So it's got rally tyres on it. Why are we all of a sudden in C-class, by the way? Or is it... Oh no, is it because we've already got some sort of tyres on it? Oh, right, okay. I'm not sure. Right, so we can put rally tyres on. We've got off-road race tyres, drag tyres and snow tyres. What do I want to go for? If we're going to be using it on cross-country, I think it makes more sense to go for the off-road race tyres. They're going to give us much more grip and braking ability. And we've got more PI to play with for the other upgrades as well. 365 tyres on the rear. We'll go for 345s on the front. Rims. Do we want to leave the stock rims on? I'm gonna. I don't know. I'll pick some. Let me have a look. They look new. As I was saying on the live stream on Friday, I've got no idea which ones are new and which aren't, to be honest with you. Let's try and pick some that look fairly reasonable for this vehicle. They're quite nice. I'll have them. They'd probably look better if the rim size was a bit bigger, but it seems a bit illogical making the rim size bigger when I've put off-road race tyres on, so we'll leave it as it is. We can get race clutch. We can get race transmission. I think we'll go for a 6-speed. And then we can get race drive line. Are we into A class yet? No, that's good. We can get a rally diff. Brakes. We can get some race brakes. Off-road 10 out of 10, wow. We can get some rally dampers. Let's have a look at weight reduction. Can we get any weight reduction? So the maximum weight reduction is 700 kilos off this thing. But I think for us, we're going to be able to do sport weight reduction. I'll get the and the anti-roll bars as well. I'm not sure kind of how the upgrades are going to work in this game, kind of what's going to be the best combination of stuff, but just kind of going with some general stuff really. Supercharger, can't get the supercharger because it's too much PI. I want to keep it in B class so that we can actually use it for the events. We can get a race exhaust. Let's see what it sounds like now. Oh yeah, very nice. Can we get an intake? Yes we can, and that takes us perfectly up to the top of B class B600. 736 horsepower. Our power to weight ratio has gone up to 0.28. We've taken 300 kilograms off the car, and we've got some off-road tyres, some nice aero pieces, and other few bits and bobs. Let's go to the paint.
You know
I'm not going to.
Car customization. When Horizon is in town, you need to stand out. Oh, and don't forget, Window stickers make everything better.
Cheers, Jordan. I'm not going to do anything extravagantic in front of Andrew because he'll probably kill me. I'm just going to paint it a different colour for now. What do I like? It's interesting because I don't know what looks best on this car actually. We might go black. We'll go all black. And then we can go for some blackout rims as well. Or you can, all right. So you can have different rims on the front and the back, but you can also paint them different colours as well, which is cool. Obviously, I'm going to keep mine all the same at the moment. Put the windows to black as well, and then the wing mirrors we'll just leave as they are. So pretty much blacked out for now. Okay. Right, we'll see how good this thing is. We'll take it to another cross-country or dirt race, get some more work towards our wristband, but also test out this tune in the process. Oh, I actually get Japan points for them upgrades as well. That's cool. Right, let's see what it sounds like. Nice. And I've got that light bar on the front as well, which is cool. Looks very nice. It's not too garish, I mean. It's got a light bar on the roof as well. Pretty subtle, but does the job as well, which is cool. We'll just take it up here to test what the gears are like, and we'll get this bonus board as well. So yeah, Jay is definitely right that if you have a race clutch or race gearbox, you don't need to press the clutch. I'm not pressing the clutch there to change the gear, and if I do press the clutch, it does that weird kind of jumping around on the needle thing. So that is very interesting. I like them reversing lights, by the way. They're cool, aren't they? Right, so what events have we got to do? Let's see if we can find a dirt race. Right, we've got a dirt race up here. A fast lap at the Horizon Festival site, mixing grippy asphalt and loose gravel sections. I know it's probably not the best event for this car, but we'll go and see what it's like anyway. Right, I'm going to put on auto drive so I can have a look at the chat. CC tyres still remain superior. Yeah, I thought they would be. What are you doing? What was that? Auto drive had a bit of a fail there, didn't it? Perhaps it was expecting the tyres to be a bit better optimised for the road. I'm not sure. Them cross-country off-road tyres are not doing very well on the road. What are you doing? You've done it again. What are you doing? Yeah, auto drive doesn't seem to be doing very well here, does it? Oh, it's now changed the route. I might have to take over it again in a second if it keeps doing this. Oh, it's missed the turning. Yeah, it's not doing very well. Oh, hang on a minute. I'm going to disable auto drive. I want to get that car. That's the same place that I found that Subaru before, isn't it? It's another rally car. It's the Lancer this time. Again, it's pretty much stock, but we get 25% off, so it just makes sense to buy it, in my opinion. Race clutch is irrelevant when you use manual with clutch. Is it? I always used to put it on in Horizon 5, but I don't know. I guess I'll figure it out. Right, because it kind of took me off the route here, I'm just going to go up here because it cuts a bit of that unnecessary driving out. Because auto drive had a bit of a fail there, didn't it? Right, I will just drive to the destination and then I will check the chat again afterwards. bit of music playing. Turning circle is terrible. Yeah, it's definitely not very good on the road, but then again, that's not what I built it for, so that's fine with me. As long as it works off-road, then I am cool. Another car. Finding lots of these aftermarket cars. I'm just going to buy as many as I can, because you never know, it might be a rare car, it might be something that's got cool upgrades on. So I'm just gonna buy them. That one was only 10% off, but nevertheless, it's definitely a good car to have. Quick and easy way of getting cheap cars in this game. Got another road race to do there as well. Oh, sorry. I thought I was clear of him there, but apparently not. Got a bit of a shop here. Interesting. It's a bit like driving an automatic in real life, the way it changes gears so quickly without having to press the clutch. I must say, I've got to love all these parking areas that they've got dotted around. There's so many of them, it's very cool. Right, we are now approaching the festival. So this will obviously over time become our main hub for everything Horizon, but I've only visited it a couple of times in this game so far.
Turn left. 100 meters. Turn sharp left.
Apologies, wrecking the place. Right, so here we go, the Chihazen Scramble. Probably butchered the pronunciation of that, but anyway, let's give it a go. Got a few cars that we can use now, but I'm sticking with this seeing as I've just upgraded it. Weight reduction is always the first upgrade on any car. Well, yeah, probably is, but I've never really done that. But yeah, it's probably something that I should do. Wouldn't have happened with full weight reduction. Yeah, probably not. It didn't even attempt to slow down for the corners. It just basically just drove off the edge. Right, let's see how well full off-road race tyres perform on normal dirt, or whether actually rally tyres would have been the better option for this. Apologies, I am slightly bullying the AI here, but we're not here to mess around. They are now pro AI, so no, they're not actually. They're unbeatable, aren't they? So they should be as fast as they can be. So we'll see if that's actually competitive or not. Right, I've got 3 laps of this one, with it being quite a short circuit. These cars are definitely pulling on me in the corners because I am dreadful in the corners. Gonna have to try and... Oh, excuse me, average lizard again. Average lizard is back, and they are bullying me out the way. Move! I need to catch these guys on the dirt while I can, because on the road I am terrible. I need to try and use the grass as much as possible, but it's quite difficult when you get bullied out the way by the AI. It grips really well on the dirt, even with those off-road race tyres. But as soon as you get around here, I'm a bit terrible, as you can see. I'm pretty much where I was before. I'm kind of the same distance behind. Now I've caught up, but then they'll pull away from me up here. These next few corners, unfortunately. Wasn't quite as bad as last time, but could have been better. Right, hopefully I can try and catch him this time, given that I'm still in 3rd place currently. Right, come on, here we go. Let's see if I can catch him. Right, I am gaining. I am gaining. Here we go. Right, I'm into 2nd. Now I've got to get into 1st on this corner. Cut the checkpoint. Oh, what a move. What a move on the unbeatable AI. Right, now I've got to hold them off, defend my position. Take a shallow line, because I know I'm going to be terribly slow, and I know that I can't let them past. That was terrible. Don't let them past. Oof, that was yeah, that was slightly terrible, but we got there in the end. Elf has unlocked all 200 mascots. Wow, that is some dedication. Well done. I must admit, I do quite like that screen that they do at the end of the races. Okay, so we've got a drag race to do, we've got a street race, another dirt race. I think we'll back out and we'll pick our own. Okay, let's see if we can take this to a cross country, shall we? Right, so we've got one there that we've already done. Right, so we've either got this one here back in the docks of Tokyo City, or we can go to an area that we've been nowhere near yet, over here in the Shimanoyama region, to do this stadium cross country. So I think we should go and do that. Of course I can't fast travel because I've been nowhere near here, so I think what we'll do is we'll get in another car to drive there, and then we'll get back in the Ram once we're there to actually do the race. So in terms of driving there, let's try, should we try one of these new time attack cars? Let's try this, the Honda Civic time attack car, and see what it's like. I know we're not on a time attack circuit, but we'll see what it's like in terms of getting us there and back.
Hey, looks like we're well on our way to the next Horizon showcase event. I had some rumours about what we might be up against, and that mech in the festival site is starting to look really suspicious.
Ooh, a mech in the festival site? Is that massive like thing over there that looks like a giant Star Wars character? I'm not sure. Anyway, is this a manual? No, it's on floppy paddles, no problem. Another achievement, a whole new world. Drive any R-class car. Oh yes, of course. So this car is in the new PI class, the R class, which sits between S2 and X class. So they redid all the PI, and as part of that they were able to add this new PI class. So I'm guessing quite a lot of these time attack cars, kind of extreme supercar type things, are going to be
All alone in what looks
in our
like an
class.
open, grassy expanse. Ah, heartbreaking.
This RX-7 has been spotted near some radio towers in the Otani region. Use the photo to find it. We will come back to that.
Messaged me about an abandoned car. Check the photo.
So they're a bit like barn finds, even though we've got barn finds in this game as well. So they've got barn finds and they've got this treasure car system that's kind of a bit like barn finds but is a separate thing. So very cool. Turning is absolutely incredible, to be fair. I'm not sure how it's going to do on the dirt. I might have to sit it in 6th the whole time to avoid wheel spin. It's still managing to wheel spin a bit. Shimano Yama region. Here we are. Brakes are terrible in this on the dirt, which is well, I suppose it's fair enough. Only got 6 gears. I suppose it doesn't really need any more when it's supposed to be going very fast around corners and not so much in a straight line. If you lift off slightly, it seems to suddenly find a hell of a lot of grip. But if you try to full throttle it, it won't grip as well. But if you let off slightly and then get back on the power, then it's alright. And it grips like hell. Of course, you could just plough into AI cars as well if you wanted to. There's the stadium. May as well get this mascot while we're here. Another fuel station. Wow, have we got 3 aftermarket cars in a row? What the hell? So we've got at the Motoki Auto Garage, we've got a Colin McRae Focus. We've got a Honda NSX, and we've got a Mazda RX-8. Wow. Right, well, let's have a look at this. Okay, so again, it's stock. Wow, it's going to cost us 373,000. Wow. Okay, that's quite a lot. It's only 10% off rather than like 25% or anything like that. So that is quite a lot of money. That wipes out over half of our balance. Is it going to be really useful though? I think it will. I'm just going to hold off buying that for now, I think, just in case we need a bit of money to buy something else. Let me just have a look at the other two. Right then, is this stock? Yep. Wow. 25% off and it's still 337,000. They've definitely revalued that for this game, haven't they? I'm sure that was really cheap in Horizon 4 and Horizon 5. But that is that's quite hefty. So again, we will leave that one for now and buy it at another time. And then finally the Mazda RX-8. That one's only 28,000. I'm not going to bother buying that. I know I said earlier I'd recommend buying them all, but obviously you have got to be slightly rational about it as well. Anyway, let's carry on to that race that we were doing. Very cool to see 3 in a row though. That was almost spoiled for choice there. Oh, we're onto the dirt. That was slightly dodgy. Very nice piece of water there. Good first impressions for that Civic though. I think that's going to be an absolute monster on the time attack circuits or road races. Very cool. But back to our Ram TRX as we take on... Oh, never mind. Not back to the Ram TRX. We've got to use one of these. So I think we will go with the Subaru on this occasion and see what that one's like. Those Honda NSXRs are about 700k in the UK. Wow. So yeah, that's pretty serious. Andrew says he heard the NSX wasn't easy to find. Ooh, perhaps I should have bought it then. I'm not sure. Well, it might still be there when we finish this race, but it also might not, which is why it is important to buy the cars when you can, if you really want them. Is it something that can be bought from the auto show? I was kind of getting the impression that it might be able to be bought from the auto show, but perhaps not. I'm not sure. Okay, so we're on to the running track. That was something that I mentioned in my video on Friday before I jumped into the game, that they've got a running track next to the stadium, which is cool. We're not going to be able to actually run around there, but it's cool to have it in the game nevertheless. And of course, the stadium theme is back from Horizon 5 into Horizon 6. It's pretty big. I'd say it's probably a similar size to Horizon 5's. Fully circular. I wonder what sport it's actually for. Do they play cricket in Japan? I'm not sure. I know they play football, but I've never seen a circular football stadium, so I doubt it's for that. Through Southgate, over the jump, into a massive car park. Wow, we would definitely have to have some car meets there. A bit too fast into there. Oops. Need to remember that I'm in a stock Subaru. Not doing particularly well here. I kind of forgot that I need to be winning this race, if I'm honest. I was just kind of having a good time driving around, but then I remembered that, yeah, actually I could do with winning this and not doing stuff like that and letting everybody past. I'm 8 seconds behind. Probably could have done with putting a few upgrades on this, maybe. Might gain a couple of places here by going through this route, but not sure. Send it. Oh, that was tidy, that. I don't think I could have done that much better in a stock Subaru. Very nice. Plenty of grip on the tarmac, which is useful. Brakes are absolutely shocking. Don't think we're going to be winning this one, and I think I might struggle to get on the podium as well, to be honest. You have to brake far more than you think you need to in this car, because it doesn't really do much stock. Okay, not sure if I'm going to gain any time on this bit again. Perhaps I will, I'm not sure. One of them appears to be taking the high route, so I might be able to get third, but I don't think I'm going to get first. Although, they are quite close. Can I catch up? I just missed that. It was very close, but I did miss that. No, I've completely cocked up the angle. And that's it. 4th place for me. Oh dear. It's not a rare car, as far as you know, fair enough. Stadium car pack is amazing, yeah, it definitely looks it, doesn't it, crikey? You could have a massive car meet there, absolutely massive, so that is cool. We'll definitely have to try that out at some point. The AI actually beat me on lap time, or one of them did anyway. So yeah, definitely needed to do better on that one. Should be shifting at 7k. Ah, right. What was I shifting at? I'm presuming I was shifting at the rev limiter, but how much higher was that? Right, what do I want to do next? Let's have a look. I'm only going to do a couple more things and then we're going to wrap it up for today. But of course there will be much more to come. Cross-country icon, livery decal. Oh right, okay. So you can earn things to put on your cars. That's interesting. That's a new feature, I think. Andrew will be happy about that, presumably. Honda Beat. There you go, Elf. I know you wanted to see the Honda Beat in the in this game. There it is, and I've now got it. Looks like it's convertible as well, but I might be wrong. 8k. Ah, right. Okay, so I should have been shifting slightly lower. Fair enough. Thank you for the information. Yeah, it's a thing about Subarus, isn't it? I always forget that you can shift further, you know, a lower rev with the torquey engines. Is that a Forza edition? Ford Mustang GT Fastback. Yes, it is a Forza edition. It looks like it's got incredibly big rims. Nice. Right, let's go and get that XP board from in the stadium and see what the stadium is like. Kind of stock. Well, they've even got arrows telling you which way to go in the car park. Nice. Perhaps we should get a quick photo, should we? Let's find a nice space to park in. Got golf carts returning again. Some spaces. Are they EV charging spots? Let's have a look. Just looking at the fact that the tarmac's green. Not sure. Cool. Right, let's take a quick screenshot. Okie doke. Right, what I am going to do is going to remove the driver. Driver's disabled. Cool. Can I get a photo with the stadium in it? I'm not going to spend too much time on this. I'll try and get a decent photo, but that'll do. Get it with the P, so it looks like the P is kind of on top of the car. Honda Beat is meta, is it? It's also only a convertible. Right, interesting. I would be slightly disappointed if there's too many meta cars in this game, but you know, I suppose it's kind of unavoidable in one respect because the developers can't anticipate everything that the player base are going to do. Having amazing luck with wheel spins, yes, yeah. I mean, I've got no benchmark, obviously, in terms of what you kind of usually get from wheel spins in this game, but if you're saying that I'm having amazing luck, then I'll take it that I am. This is a ridiculously big car park. And is this like a bit of a bus lane? So if you're getting the bus to the stadium and back, you can kind of get the bus from here? I'm not sure. They've definitely redone the sound in this as well. Ooh, disabled spaces. I remember Elf telling me about these. Just a bit more room, nice and inclusive. Ah, here's the EV charging spots. So if you've got an EV, you can go to EV Quick Charging Point. Of course, this Subaru is anything but an EV. They've redone the sound on it, so it now sounds even better. But if you have got an EV, then you can park in one of those and charge your vehicle. So, let's head out of this car park. Let's head into the stadium. Cool, so we've got a bonus board smack bang in the middle here. It might actually be slightly bigger than Horizon 5's. That was a 5000 XP bonus board. Right, so we've got, is that North Gate? Yes it is. So we've got North Gate and South Gate, and they are the only two entrances. So whereas in Horizon 5 there was North, East, South and West entrances, you've only got North and South in this one, so that's interesting. But it's quite a big stadium. The main difference is, like I said, the entrances, and also that there isn't a piece of tarmac around the outside like there was in Horizon 5. In Horizon 5 you could go around here like this on a piece of tarmac, and it'd be slightly tilted, so you'd be heading towards the middle all the time. But in Horizon 6, sorry, it's just a massive piece of grass. But I'm fine with that. Apologies, by the way, I just realised that I never did a convoy, so apologies to Andrew's brother Stefan for not setting up a convoy. I'm approaching the end of the stream now, so it's not something that I'm going to do now, but we'll definitely do it at some point. And you can join me in the game, but yes, apologies for forgetting to do that. I was just kind of immersed in the game. Elf is saying it's not a bus lane, that's for pedestrians. Ah, right, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Probably makes more sense, to be fair. Right. What can we do now then? Couple more events for this stream, I think. Why don't we go and do a street race? We haven't done a street race yet, so I think it seems reasonable to go and do a street race, so we will do that. Right, I'm going to try and follow the arrows to get out of this car park and see where it gets me.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Oh, I have to go this way. Humongous car parks, aren't they? Wow. Oh, I can't go that way. I've got to follow the arrows. Alright, and then I can go back along here now. Cool. That was interesting.
200 meters. Turn left.
We're over 108 roads now. Sorry, we're not over 108, we're over 100 roads. 108 specifically. Struggling to get the right words out of my mouth today for some reason. Let's get this mascot while we're at it. Guessing it's this. Yeah, it is. Cool.
When it is safe to
Right,
do
let's
so.
go around here. just an absolutely massive map and a hell of a lot to explore. I could play this for hours on end, but unfortunately I am going to have to end the stream soon. But another really good couple of hours we've had in the game, progressing with the career and finding some interesting things out about the map and about the game, about the features. And thanks to everybody in chat once again, but not quite at the end yet. We'll do this street race and then probably call it a day once we've done that. Lovely view of the mountains. Too much of a good view because it means that I can't drive.
Turn right.
Squeal, squeal, squeal. Right, let's just go and get this.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Is that treasure car that I didn't look at the clue for? 1 second. Wrong button. There we go. It is. So I didn't even look at the... well, I saw the picture, but I didn't actually kind of look to see where it was specifically, but I've stumbled upon it, so we may as well collect it while we're here. That's interesting.
Who'd leave a car like this all the way out here?
I do also keep forgetting promo, yeah, you're right. I mean, it's not a massive priority, but it would be helpful if I did remember every now and again.
Good as new, right? Honestly, I'm looking forward to seeing, well, hearing it in action.
Nice. We won't drive it now, we'll drive that, we'll save that for another rainy day. Once again, words are not coming out the right order from my mouth today.
Alright, take it for a spin later though. I think you'll be impressed. Such a classic sports car. Actually thinking about it now, the RX-7 was the first in a line of fast, sporty Mazdas. A pioneer, really.
Cool, thank you, mate. And we've now found 3 out of the 9 treasure cars, which is cool. Somebody's just driven off in it.
100 meters. Turn left.
We of course need to go and find that barn find at some point as well.
Turn left. Turn left. In 400 meters.
AI are appearing on the off-road tracks. There were a couple of off-road tracks that the AI cars used to drive on in Horizon 5, but I think I've seen more of that in this game already.
Arrived at your destination.
First street race then.
Take any car you want, but be careful. You'll be racing on public roads. So stay sharp and watch out for oncoming traffic.
Excellent, so we've got the traffic, possibly the worst part about street racing. I know it's kind of the whole point, but it really really does my head in when the AI are always on the corner as you try to take the apex. We can take any car we want. I'm not sure if this is actually counting towards our wristband, but we're going to do it anyway because it's cool. What car do we want to take? Very good question. We could take the Civic. Could take could take the Megane, could take the Super. I'm going to go with the Civic. It's brand new to Horizon car, it's Japanese, it's front wheel drive, it's the fastest front wheel drive car in the world. Let's take it. Let's see what it's like stock. I've heard it's very quick in real life, so let's see how fast it is in this game. It's got that triple exhaust at the back with the middle one being the bigger of the three, which is very cool. Brakes are not so bad in this, which is good. Oh, look at that Forza aero on the Golf. Looks much better than it did in Horizon 5. I mean, it still looks slightly ridiculous, but far better than Horizon 5. Apologies to the AI for my lack of braking skill. Proximity radar doesn't seem to be helping me out much, but it's probably because I'm not really paying attention to it. I think you can position where you want it on the screen, can't you? So perhaps putting it near... Oh, I wasn't looking at the map, sorry. Perhaps putting it nearer the top of the screen would mean I can look at it more often to see if I'm about to crash into people. And maybe looking at the map would be beneficial as well, so I don't do that. It's pretty fast, this, although it doesn't seem to like to go around corners. Got a bit of front wheel drive snap there because I was a bit too keen on the brakes. Right, come on, let's get first place. Come on, stop driving like a noob. I know these AI are unbeatable, but come on, you're better than this. Maybe I'm not. maybe I'm actually not better than that. Maybe I'm just terrible at driving. I'm also terrible at speaking. That's like the 300th time that I haven't been able to speak coherently today. Straight into a building, lovely jubbly. I'm obviously very unaware of how fast you can take these corners. I've never driven these roads before, so do bear with me. Excuse me, that is not helping. I am trying to be cautious and you are ramming me. That is not helpful. Don't think I'm going to win this one anyway, but not to worry. There's always another day. Terrible again. I've slipped into third. It doesn't like the wet at all, this. The tyres must be absolutely shocking. At least if I can get third I'll be okay. Wow, that was terrible. But it could have been worse. At least we got a podium. That car definitely needs upgrades, but it's okay. It's a nice car to drive stock probably when it's dry, but when it's wet it's shocking. These cutscenes are really good, by the way. I'm really liking these. Get a screenshot of that. Lovely. Right, you're often returning to free roam without selecting a suggested event. Would you like to skip these prompts? No. I'm going to put no so that it keeps telling me, and then I'll just decide if I want to listen to it or not, basically. Right, we're on the outskirts of Tokyo City again. At least it's a manual. At least they've decided to do that bit properly. Can you actually buy one of these in automatic? That's a good question. I'm not sure if you can. Right, this bonus board should be here. There it is. 3000 XP. Okay, now I said that I might leave it there, but how much more have we got to do to get this next wristband? Because I might get this next wristband and then call it a day if we actually do events that are related to that. We've got the OG Supra, we've got a livery decal, and we've got 25,000 creditos. And we've got another wheel spin, which gets us 50,000, lovely. Nearly at 1 million, we're at 815,000 now. So we need 1,200 more, 1,260 more of those J or Horizon points, whatever you want to call them. So we could do this. We could do that road race, and we might be able to use this Civic again.
When it is safe to do so.
And hopefully it'll be a bit better than it was on that street race. So let's drive there. Sorry, that was close. Yeah, it responds quite well on dry tarmac. I think it was the rain that was really doing it in on that street race. It's actually a pretty decent car. Probably did it a bit of injustice doing that race.
Turn left.
To think that this only has a 2 litre 4-cylinder engine, and it's got over 300 horsepower, and it's the fastest front wheel drive car in the world. It's pretty epic to be able to drive it. Very highly rated in real life, and I'm sure it'll be a really decent car in the game as well. VW Golf R. Ah, I see. Now, why am I saying that? Well, I'm slightly disappointed because, as I mentioned in part 2 of my review of Horizon 5, and in fact it was mentioned in the part 1 as well, this cannot be a 2021 Golf R. It's a mistake that they made in Horizon 5, and the reason that this cannot be 2021 Golf R is because this is a Mark 7.5, and you can tell that by looking at it. Well, they started producing the Mark 8 in 2020, and hence they stopped producing the Mark 7.5 in 2020, technically in 2019. Therefore, for this to be 2021, it has to be a Mark 8. Yeah, it's a Mark 7.5. So the fact that they haven't corrected that is quite disappointing, but anyway, it has been upgraded. Well, I say that, it's actually been kind of downgraded in some respects, but it's got a few parts on it, and it's 35% off, 45,000 credits. I am going to buy it, even though it should be the 2020. Really, if they were being fully accurate about that. That barn find is there as well. Probably should have done that, but I'll leave that for another day. Let's just get this wristband, and then we'll finish off for the stream. But yeah, definitely lots to do. Okay, right, we can't use the Civic because it's in A class. So we can use the Focus, the Megane, or that Golf that we just bought. Handling, they're all pretty much the same. That's all-wheel drive. That's got better braking. I'm going to go with that Golf and see what it's like. It's also got the most power. So let's see what it's like, and we'll go from there. Elf enjoyed the Civic when he was using it this morning. Yeah, it's not bad, is it? I think it doesn't like the wet, but I'm sure if you put some better tyres on it, then it'll be alright. But yeah. Hello, Rosh. How are you doing, buddy? Nice to see you. You having a blast in Horizon Japan? I'm sure you are. I've seen a couple of your live streams, but fortunately I haven't been able to join them with it the time of the day. But much appreciate you stopping by for me. I'll definitely try and get myself on one of your streams. Don't you worry about that. Right, we've got a quad exhaust. I'm guessing it hasn't got many performance upgrades, but it's got a few visual changes and perhaps a couple of other things. Depends what they decided to do with it before they sold it to us, but we'll see if it's actually any good at racing. Use the AI. I want this wristband, mate. You're not going to hold me up. Right, considering it's got more horsepower than all of these cars, it's not very fast, is it? Right, we're heading up to the festival. How are the brakes? Could be better, but I've had much worse already in this game, so I'm not going to complain too much. Tuck it into the wall as much as I can. What are you doing? What are you doing, you absolute moron? How can you be going faster than me round there? I was pretty much going as fast as you possibly could. And this guy's been an absolute idiot. I'd like to call him something else, but I'm not allowed to call him that on YouTube, so... Right, we're 50% of the way there, and I'm still in 8th place, because this car is absolutely dreadful. Even though it's at the top of B class, it's alright in terms of actually driving, but it's just not very fast. It's completely slow. And yeah, I know I've got the driver tires on unbeatable, and I know I don't know where I'm going, I know I'm driving terribly, I know there's AI that are pushing me into walls, but it definitely could be a better car. Can you stop hitting me? These AI are just absolutely sending it into the corners and not letting me actually take the racing line. Somehow the AI are able to take non-racing lines and somehow get away with it. Right, so I've actually finished in 9th place, which is dreadful. So I think I'm going to have to lower the difficulty of the AI a bit in order to get that race completed, which is slightly disappointing, but oh well. Good to hear, Rosh. Good to hear you're doing fine and that you are enjoying it. Yeah, I'm really enjoying exploring and doing stuff. My driving skills been pretty terrible, and I can't speak today for some reason. But yes, really enjoying it. It's just an absolutely great game, to be honest. And there's lots that I haven't done yet. I'm just kind of working at the wristbands at the moment, but there's a hell of a lot of stuff, isn't there, in the game? So looking forward to doing some more of it live, recording some videos on it, doing some of it to myself. Yeah, Rosh is currently using the auto drive feature to grind money and XP on Event Lab. Oh dear me. That's we were talking about that before, because I tried it out and it was alright in the AMG 1, but then I tried it in using a Ram TRX pickup that I'd built, and it did not like it at all. I think the off-road tyres and the heavy weight, it just could not turn. It just like kept in and rerouting, and it was a bit of a nightmare. It's unhealthy how much I'm playing. Rush play for almost 24 hours straight. Crikey, I could not do that. Gee whiz. AI is so much more aggressive. Yeah, you're not kidding. Bloody hell. They just like absolutely dive bomb you, don't they? I mean, they're always pretty bad in Horizon 5 and Horizon 4, but yeah, they are hellish aggressive in Unbeatable. I mean, it's good that they are more of a challenge. You know, it's more of a challenge to beat them, but yeah, it's pretty difficult when they're constantly just like whacking you out of the way and pushing you into walls and stuff. But anyway, let's see if we can do a bit better this time. I've lowered the difficulty down to expert, so see what we can do. Yeah, I've been having issues with the stream all day, to be honest, mate. It's Wi-Fi's been a bit crap today, so it's been dropping out every now and again. My Xbox crashed before. It's funny because we're on about it that Elf has had his Xbox crash 8 times because of FH6, and then literally a minute later my Xbox crashed. So we have had a few issues, but at least there's not much stream delay, which is good. I've got it on kind of medium latency, so it's only about 5 or 6 seconds behind in terms of stream lag, so that's not too bad. But it could be better in terms of quality for sure. That was a nice line. Let's see if I can take him round here. Cut down the inside. Oh, what a move. Right, we're finally into first place. Let's keep it that way. Nice. So that is a road race done and first place. Working towards our wristband progress. Yeah, I mean, it was not something that had happened to me on the first stream, the Xbox cutting out, because I've only played the game live so far. I haven't played it like in my own time. So it's not something that had happened to me, and I've only just upgraded to the Series X for this game. So I wasn't expecting it to happen because I didn't know it was a thing that did happen. I've had obviously game crashes in Horizon 5, but never an Xbox crash. It literally just turned itself off. So that was a bit unexpected, but at least it's not me. Hopefully it'll be something that'll be addressed, but Horizon 6 is obviously far too good of a game for the Xbox platform to handle. Heard the festival playlist is going live. Yes, I believe it's the 21st, so it looks like they're starting with Thursday, so it'll be a Thursday thing again, I'm guessing, unless I've got the date mixed up, but I did hear it somewhere. On the Forza Discord or something like that, so yes, looking forward to that. I'm hoping that I can make a bit more progress on the game first, so that when the playlist does come out, I'll kind of know a bit about what to do and cars to use, and at least know where I'm going and stuff like that. hoping that I can get back to festival playlist guides and stuff like that, but it's not going to be the main focus of the channel. Well, it might be the main focus of the channel, but it's not going to be the total focus of the channel like it was previously in Horizon 4 and Horizon 5 early days. There's going to be a variety of content, but it'll be nice to weave some of that stuff back into what I do. And I'll probably vary how I do it as well. Right, so we need 910 more points. So what can we do? What's that? Oh, it's a tollgate race. Nice. Right, it doesn't give us any points towards this, so we won't do that. That gives us 350. 350. I've only just noticed that you can see how many points you get from on the icon there. So that one gets us 100. Right, well, seeing as though that's behind us, we may as well go and get 3 stars on that and get 100 points. Do you get points from smashing bonus boards and mascots and stuff like that? Let's have a look. There's only one way to find out, I suppose, isn't there? Yes, you do. You get 10 points by the looks of it. Right, so now I only need 900, so that's alright. Then I can do a few PR stunts, maybe 1 or 2 races, and then smash a few bits here and there, and then we should be good. Right, so I need 105 mile an hour on this one. Let's see what we can do. We're kind of going in the opposite way to the race before. I've left the road. Right, come on. I need 105. I don't know if I'm going to be able to go flat around here. I'm going to have to back off. Oh, I'm going to make it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, nearly. Nearly. That was disappointing. Indeed, put it to the test. Right, let's smash this and give it another go.
You've discovered enough for another stamp. Check it out.
New stamp. Achievement.
There. Cute, huh? Looks like the region mascots.
Very nice.
These are the new barn find rumors you've picked up.
Ah. Right, so...
Check out this quaint little place down in the fishing village.
So, when you get a new stamp on your Discover Japan thing, that's when you get the barn find rumours and the houses. And then when you get progression on your Horizon points and your wristbands, that's when you get the new events, the showcases and stuff like that. So that's how it works. That's interesting. So we've got Minka House there, a seaside house in the Ito region. Gives an extra 10% credits in Horizon Stunt Party events. Ooh. 450,000 credits. So that's over half of our current credits total. I'll leave that for another day. We've got 2 more barn finds to do as well. But first we need to... why am I not going anywhere? For some reason I was in neutral there, for some reason. Not sure how that happened. That was close. Right, let's see if we can get the 3 stars. Right, it might be actually slightly easier going downhill, get a bit more speed to carry into that final corner. Right, carry it round. Right, yeah, we're alright this time. Cool.
You have arrived at your destination.
Nice.
Turned up, locked in, pure speed. Now that's how you show up to a speed zone.
It is indeed. Right, I'm just going to get this this mascot here. Right, Roche just got the Ferrari Spa P4 in a wheel spin. Wow, that must be is that classed as a legendary car or just a rare? I know that Elf got a CLK GTR legendary car in a wheel spin, didn't you, Elf? Quite surprising there are no hot springs on the map, is there not? Alright. That's interesting. I mean, of course I wouldn't know because I haven't done the whole map yet, but fair enough. Since Fishy said that Fuji would be the DLC and that one of the locations Larry Chen visited when working with Forza, it all makes it seem more likely that Fuji is an expansion. Yeah. Well, yeah, fair deduction. I can see how that would pan out. Most expensive car in the game. Wow, you're lucky. You are very lucky. Right, what can we do? We've got another speed zone here, so let's go and do that. We might have to change car when we get there, but we'll see. I also find it quite cool that there's some events that are obviously tailored to the collection journal and these wristband events, but then there's also other stuff like the stories, the tollgate races, the street races and other stuff that are just general events that you can do, and they don't count towards your progress in the career, but there's other stuff that you can do if you want to take a break from the career and you can just do some other stuff. So that's really cool. I like how they've done that. It means there's kind of no pressure to do the career mode all the time. You can kind of step away from it temporarily. So yeah, really like that. And since learning that I can get points from smashing these, I'm going to do it. Okay, there's the festival barrier. That's something to know and bear in mind. Right, I didn't see what the 3-star was on this. I think it was something like 100 mile an hour, so we'll see what we can do in this pretty terrible golf. Well, pretty terrible is probably a bit harsh. It's an average golf, isn't it? Am I going to be able to cut that? Oh, I can. Have I gone too far? Oh no, that was quite generous. I didn't think it would let me go that far off either side. Right, what have I got there? Have I got 3 stars? Oh right, cool. That's alright then. That's useful. Alright, it was 90 mile an hour. Cool. Car meet! Nice! Right, we'll have to try that at some point. I'm not going to do it yet, but that is definitely something to try. But I've just noticed that we can do this drag strip as well, so let's do that. Get ourselves 350 more points. I'll have to try and set up a convoy perhaps in the next live stream and check out the car meets, the stunt parties, and do some more co-op stuff, because all this stuff that I've been doing in these 2 streams has been basically just solo stuff in the career, but we'll definitely have to do that. Right, what car do I want for this? That's on drift tyres, right, so that Forza edition is predominantly a drift car. That's interesting. That's also on drift tyres, so that's also a drift car. Level 184 already, I'm level 19. Gee whiz. Yeah, level 200 is usually Prestige 1. Oh, what the hell? Traditionally, Prestige 1 is level 200, but they might have changed it, you never know. Right, this is quite slow. I'm gaining on a few of them, but not on all of them. Right, I'm going to have to lower the difficulty for that. Elf should be able to join me next stream. Excellent. Don't ask me when it is because I don't know. Possibly next weekend. I doubt it'll be during the week, because if it was during the week it'd have to be of an evening. I don't really want to do it in an evening because I've got stuff to do and I'm usually quite knackered. But definitely, yeah, perhaps next weekend or whenever I can do it, the weekend after, then we'll definitely get a convoy set up and do some stuff with some people. These AI are really quite fast, aren't they? Even in above average. They're gaining on me. Ooh, that was close, you know. That was too close for comfort, really. Anyway, drag strip done. 350 more points towards our wristband. We shouldn't need too many more now. Should only be 350 actually, I think. So we might need to do one more race event. Okay. Right, we've got a road racing icon livery decal, nice. We've got a BMW Z4, and we've got a wheel spin. Let's go and do that wheel spin now. 15,000 credits, excellent, thank you. And we've got a badge, we've got the sightseer stamp, lovely. So, we need 330 more, in fact. So let's do what can we do? We could do this Tokyo Railway Sprint. Let's go and do that. And just to make my life slightly easier, I'm going to fast travel. I'm not going to do that much fast traveling in this game. I want to explore the map, but just because of time factor, I'm going to fast travel. There's a skyline. Let's go and see if that's worth buying. And if it isn't, then we'll move on. Right, so it's stock. Stock car for sale at a great price. It's 25% off, 54 grand. Do you know what? Yeah, we'll buy it. Thank you.
At your destination.
Okay, festival event, solo, right, so it's a road race, so I think, I think we'll probably go with that Toyota again, as we race through modern Tokyo in a modern Toyota. Stream lagging again, yeah. It's a bit of a pain, that, isn't it? Apologies about that, everyone. After Tuesday, Elf has a bit of a break from exams. Excellent. Good stuff, mate. If the Evia is on drift tyres, that explains why it was so awful to drive. Yes, it is on drift tyres, yeah. And that Mustang Forza edition is also on drift tyres. Yeah, I'll probably play the game, definitely. I'll make a bit more progress. I might make a few videos or do some content that I can use for videos, record some mass stuff. But yeah, I'll definitely play the game. I don't think I'll be able to go a week without playing the game. But then we'll do some co-op stuff and some convoy stuff and test out some of the online features in the next stream. I think that would be a good kind of agenda for the next stream. You'll need festival playlists unlocked. Yes. Is there a certain point in the game that unlocks, or is it kind of when the playlist is released on the 21st or whenever it is. I'm not sure about that, but if I know what I need to do, then I will try and make sure that I do it. I'll catch up with the rest of the chat in a second, pardon me. Right, hopefully this shouldn't be too difficult given that I've lowered the AI difficulty, but you never know, we won't jinx it. I just went flat through there and all the AI decided to slam on for some reason. And then of course when the AI do need to brake, they don't. What is wrong with these guys, honestly? Get him on the inside, lovely jubbly. Okay, we're driving along the harbour side of Tokyo City, near where we found that Nissan Figaro earlier on. Awesome stuff. In fact, that is the car park that we found it in. Lovely. I guess we're doing a bit of impromptu drifting, because I'm not very good at braking in this game. But I'm still going to be very stubborn and not put ABS on, because I want to force myself to get used to it. I've just missed that. Been far too eager with that checkpoint there. Yeah, I've definitely got this one in the bag now. I'd have to do something rather drastic and get stuck on something to lose this one. Lovely, that was a very nice race, and actually one of the longer races that we've done in the game so far, at nearly 3 minutes, so that was good. Lovely sprint race. Another screenshot for my collection. So, the Ferrari Spa is selling for 20 mil on the auction house. I do want to make money, so I sell mine for 10 or 11? Ooh, it's that's an interesting one. I mean, surely you don't need that much money. Maybe you could just keep it for now and maybe make money another way. Don't know. You could always buy it back. Yeah. Yeah, money is never an issue. Yeah, Elf has said it quite well there. I wouldn't worry too much about that. Only 5.4 million, mate. I've only got like 1 million.
You did it! Qualified to race a giant mech! I never thought I'd say that. Anyway, you complete the showcase, and that next wristband is yours.
Lovely. And that would be an excellent way to finish this stream, wouldn't it? To get that showcase done, to get our next wristband, and then call it a day. So that is what we are going to do. How far away is it? It's 8.5 kilometers, right? I'm going to be pretty cheeky and fast travel there, I think. Yeah, I'm going to find an aftermarket car for 5 million. Yeah, I agree. I mean, you might do, you never know, but most expensive one I've seen was on the stream. 400 grand, was it?
Just a massive mech standing between us and our new wristbands.
Ooh.
Not too impossible, right?
Hopefully not. Are we driving that? The Acura or Honda NSX? Probably. It is like a pretty like a massive like Hulk type character, isn't it? I don't know much about these types of things, but the fact that it's in a Horizon game is both odd and cool at the same time.
Chaser Zero in the flesh. Well, metal. Quite impressive, isn't it? Go get him.
No problem, let's do it. 911 Carrera for 900k, ooh, interesting. So perhaps kind of 1 million maybe is kind of the limit for aftermarket cars, but we never really know, really, do we? It could be anything, I suppose. Kind of the cars that they put in there are kind of some rare cars as well, so giving you the opportunity to buy them at a reduced price, so you never know. Right, didn't think I'd be doing this in a Horizon game, but I am. So this has got a wide body as well. What is it? Oh, it's S1 class, and it's 2022, and it's branded as Acura rather than Honda.
Analyzing velocity. Victory forecast at 80%. Combining fuel sources.
I wonder what made them do this in a Horizon game. It's very cool, but it's also very interesting. Oh, it hasn't got a race clutch. Oh, he's fast travelling. He's running through the water. Nice. This is pretty mad, isn't it? Gee whiz, mate. Maniac. Oh, and of course he can fly as well, of course he can. It's for kids, Rosh says, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely one of the more kiddie things that we've had in this game, but, you know, somewhat different, isn't it?
Kinetic traversal device deployed. Ready for expulsion.
Wow. Trying to get screenshots of all of these. I'm not sure how good they're going to be, but I've done my best. You never know, they might come in handy as a thumbnail one day. And of course, they let you win. Well, that was a hell of a way to finish the stream. Incredible. Someone saw an F40 Competizione, which would be a couple of million. Ah, right, okay.
Congratulations.
And there's our next wristband. It's cool, but why? Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's a strange decision, isn't it? But you know, it's something different in the game, so I guess I'm all for it. Lots of these kind of robot things in Japan. Oh well, there you see.
Looks good on you.
Intermediate wristband. Excellent. Right, I'm going to wrap that up.
Now, your next wristband waits behind this Horizon Rush event. It's a cold one. With that new
Okay.
wristband, you'll be driving faster, Class A cars. Perfect for these new events.
Cool. So we're moving up to A class. which is very cool. And we've got that Horizon Rush event for our next wristband, but I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to wrap it up there. That is what we've got to look forward to in Horizon 6. I may work through some of that during the week myself. I may make a few videos on it, and then I'll look to set up another live stream in either a week or 2 weeks' time. We'll test out some of the co-op functionalities in this game, and we'll see what good stuff we get up to. But thank you all for joining. Thank you especially to Rosh, to Elf and to Andrew for keeping the chat very lively. You've kept me well on my toes today with that. So cheers guys, much appreciated. Hope you've had fun listening to me waffle on, talk nonsense and drive like an absolute noob. And we'll catch up again soon. So cheers guys. And I will see you next time. Bye. Yeah, Smarties is Elf, yeah. Very tasty chocolate. Did not know that, so you just thought you'd been chatting to some like random effort for half an hour. Brilliant. Well, I'll leave you on that very funny note. Cheers guys again, and I'll see you in the next one.